You're listening to the Keep It Real podcast with Zach Phelan, where we talk everything real estate, real business, and real life. My name is Zach Phelan, and I'm a real estate investor, realtor, entrepreneur, and family man. This podcast is brought to you by Home Scout. Home Scout shows you every home listed on the market in real time, meaning if a home you're looking at goes under contract with another buyer, you will see it in real time. You can track homes that have sold, save favorite homes, get notified when a home hits the market in a neighborhood you're watching, and so much more. The best thing about Home Scout is your information is 100% secure. The only people who can see your phone number and email is yours truly, Zach Phelan, and my lender, Genna Groff. Most people don't know this, but other apps and platforms sell your information to at least 3 realtors and 7 lenders. That's 10 phone calls and multiple emails from 10 different people. Keep your information safe in our hands. We promise not to abuse it. Download the Home Scout app now. The link is below in the show notes, or email me and I will send you a direct link. If prompted for a VIP code, use my phone number 928-853-0683. Go download the Home Scout app now and start searching for that new home today. We got some new information out that just came out today.
Yeah, so basically in Arizona we have this down payment assistance program called Home Plus. You can get it anywhere in Arizona. As of January 1st, they increased the origination fee on it to a whole point. So really they made an affordable home loan not affordable.
So what does that mean? I'm a first-time home buyer. Now it's up to 1 point. What does that mean?
All right. So basically with the program you can purchase a max purchase price of $396,680. So what that means is that 1 point in origination is going to cost you almost $4,000 out of pocket at closing. That's a lot of money.
So for a first-time home buyer trying to buy a house, almost $400,000, if they can buy that much, it's going to cost them about $4,000 in closing costs.
No, just origination.
Oh, just origination.
Does not include all of the other closing costs.
And there's other closing costs. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So it's just an extra $4,000 that comes out of your pocket. So, I know, right? So Wallick and Volk and Flagstaff has decided that we are wanting to make our affordable loans affordable again for everybody. This program is not just for first-time home buyers. Anybody can do it.
Cool.
But so Wallick and Volk has decided to do this program with 0 origination and a $500 lender credit. So basically, your appraisal is going to be paid for.
Wow.
This can save home buyers almost $4,500. That's huge.
That's massive.
In closing costs.
That's huge.
Right?
So if we're writing an offer, so anybody can get this loan. I see down here that we need a 640 credit score. I'm jumping ahead a little bit.
There are certain qualifications for this loan. It is going to be 640 minimum credit score. There are DTI restrictions. There's going to be loan-to-value restrictions on certain kind of properties, such as manufactured homes, which is huge in our Flagstaff area. You can do a manufactured home with this property.
Dang, that's really nice, because I see those all the time. People who are looking in that like 270 range up to low 3 range. Yep. We always end up looking at some manufactured homes, and it's, can the lender do this?
Yep.
And yeah, that's a big
one.
one.
And being able to get that down payment assistance on a manufactured home is not something that people know about. So being able to go low down on a home where you're not really bringing a whole lot of money to the closing table is ideal.
Yeah, it's really, really, really ideal. So we can, I know on my end, I can ask for concessions with a purchase price, and would kind of say, we're going to take $6,000 in concessions. And that covers a big chunk of closing costs.
Yep, and concessions are going to either be from the seller. A lender can give a credit also, but your concessions are mainly going to be either from your realtor or the seller.
So oftentimes I kind of explain it's like almost we're building it into the loan sometimes. Yep. And instead of having to come out of pocket $6,000 to close, we're just going to build that into the loan, and you're not going to have to come out of pocket for any of that money. So instead of buying a house for $300,000, you're buying it for $306,000.
Yep.
Keeping that $6,000 in your pocket, and getting you into a house.
Right. Cool. And then the program does have certain features, so you can borrow anywhere between 0 and 5% of that purchase price. Like I said, there are some loan-to-value restrictions. So if, let's say, you're buying a manufactured home, have to put a minimum 5% down. You can get 5% of that purchase price and put it directly into your down payment, and then you cover the closing costs on your own.
Holy cow.
Yep.
Wow.
Interest rates do go up depending on how much money you're borrowing, but that's typical. If you're going to be borrowing the max amount, your interest rate is going to be higher than if you were borrowing no money at all.
Jeez.
And then basically the program, it's not free money. The loan is forgivable after 3 years. So every single month you're making a payment. 1/36 of that amount that you purchased will be deducted. So let's say you were going to refinance the home in 2 years, you would still owe this program back 12 months. So 12/36, right, of that money that you borrowed. But if you have enough equity in that home after 2 years, not a problem.
Oh, okay. Good deal there. You refi out and it's all taken care of. I like that. I like that. That's good. So hypothetical, someone's looking at like, what, did you have any specific number down here for a house? I'm going to buy a first time home buyer, going to buy a $300,000 house.
So basically if it's $300,000, they're going to be able to get 0 to 5% of that as a down payment. It depends what kind of home it is, because if it's manufactured, again, we have to put that 5% down. But I mean, you can do single family, you could do condo. Townhomes, basically, and then when we look at your financial situation, we can decide if we're going to get that 0% or you really just wanted the interest rate, which I wouldn't recommend doing. It's all for that down payment assistance. But the nice part is that down payment assistance, not all of that 5% has to go towards your down payment. You can use part of that 5% for your closing costs as well. So you could use 3% of it for your down payment, and that other 2% could be towards your closing costs. So really, you could come to the table with little to no money. Little
to zero money down. It's a real possibility. So I love this for first-time home buyers. People living in Flagstaff. I was just talking to my friend yesterday, 2 days ago, and he's going to move in March and sign another year lease. And, you know, we're 32 years old now. Sorry, throwing you under the bus, dude. But we're 32. You're signing another lease to pay a year of, you know, rent that's going nowhere, and it's costing you. I know where he's going. It's going to cost him like $1,400-$1,500 a month.
Right.
I'm like, you could be in a mortgage for that much money.
Right.
And you're not just wasting all of it. It's think of your house as a savings account.
So I will say that this program is great for people to just get their foot in the door. Because then we can look at refinancing you out later. We can look at other options, but being able to get into your home to start building your own personal wealth is the first step.
Yeah, it really is. Truly, truly is. So, I mean, I'm glad. Today, this came out today. Wallick and Volk said, we're not doing that 1% today. It happened today.
Yep.
So she's like, you got to come over here. Let's do this video.
Like I said, we want to make this loan affordable again for those people that don't have money down. So saving $4,500 is killer. I mean, I would jump all over that. I mean, it's $4,500. That's 4 or 5 months worth of rent that you're going to pay somewhere. You're not renting anymore, but you could go on vacation with that money. You could pay for daycare for so many months. I mean, there's so many different things that saving you that money will do.
You can start a remodel on your kitchen.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's just so many options, and just, again, we wanted to make this loan affordable again because we're all about helping the people in our communities. Again, it is Arizona statewide, so we can do this program in any portion of Arizona. But it's just a really great tool, and Wallick and Volk is all about being there for our community and making sure that we can help anybody achieve the goal of home ownership. Yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Genna, for having me over here. All right,
on
guys.
short notice. And we'll see you guys. If you have any questions, call us, text us, email us. Hey guys, I'm going to keep it real with you. Thank you guys for listening to this week's podcast. If you could do us a huge favor and write us a review, it really helps out the channel. Samantha and I really, really do appreciate it. So go ahead and write us a review. Thank you so much. If you know anyone that I should be talking to, please do send them our way. We really appreciate it. See you guys for next week's episode. Until then, keep it real.